Welcome to Tran Plays Zed Zone, Apocalypse Ahead. I have never played this game before, but Neyreyan really loves this game and strongly encouraged that I start a game on it. I'm going to leave all of the settings on default for the time being, because I don't really know what I'm walking into, so we'll say default settings. Confirm create map. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and pick realistic, because I'm sure that's what people want to see. And I'm positive I will regret this, but I'll pick a lot of infected. Alright, I'm going to follow the build that Neyreyan suggested for me, which is in his video, which I'll link below. He wanted fire knowledge, melee weapon, bow charging, bow power, arrow recycling, and HP regen. And for traits, we got basically all of these first few ones, and then we've got pistol master. For the negative trait is kind, ugly, autistic, clumsy, slow reader, and ADHD. We will take a longer look at these later on. I want to dive right in the game and see if it's something that people want me to go over and look at these traits. Do I quit? Is that the bad thing? Random outfit. Okay. Let's look at the hairstyle. Oh, that lags quite a bit. I wonder if I should turn down the graphics. Okay, let's just go with that one. Choose a face. We'll just go with number one, I guess. Choose character's cloth. Okay. It wasn't shirtless earlier, but I thought it was checked. I don't know. It's not really black. I'm not sure what a platform sneaker is. Does this mean it has like large feet? Skin color. I'm lagging real bad. I probably do have to lower the graphics settings. I put everything on max, figuring that the game, my computer could at least handle this game, but maybe not. Okay, create character. And we'll try it, and if it starts getting really bad, we'll lower the graphics settings. So I just select this. And start game? No, what? I don't... Oh, okay. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I hopefully I'll remember these buttons right here, but I'm sure I will not. Let's see how long we can last for. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I have seen a video or two on this, but I don't know. I've never played Neo Scavenger. I've not done much more than the original demo of Project Zomboid when it had a story in the beginning and a wife in the tutorial, which is completely not a thing anymore. Select a weapon. Alright. Well, I mean, we got the arrow recovery, so I guess we're doing compound crossbow. You can craft bow and arrows. Scavenge for weapons and equipment. There is a large laboratory to the east. Is time passing? Yes, it is. And there may be something interesting on the computer. WASD to move, space to roll, shift to run, tab inventory, right mouse button to aim. Yeah, stuff's moving. Shift left half, control. Oh, shift left all, control half. Each holster, control stealth. R reload, L light, and F5 quick save. Oh, I see. I can save in this game. Oh, wow. Okay. Then we actually could be okay. Like, I could die and just load the game. I was thinking this was one of those permadeath games. Oh, I have to hold it down. Ah, that's... I hate holding down games. That's always lame. Can I double-click this? Ranged weapon can fire ammunition or arrows to damage enemies. They are divided in primary and secondary weapons. Backpack or waistband. Okay, I could just control-click. Shift click? Yeah, okay. Just grab all this for now. Clothing equipment will provide protection and warmth and will affect your movement speed and field of view. This manling cloth can obtain cloth. A melee weapon can increase attack distance and damage. They have different object destruction effects. The CAS is an experimental device which provides aiming assistance to the user and increases hit rate and damage. It has experienced a software error. Go to the experimental laboratory located to the east, run the repair program, and repair the CAS system. Please do not ingest the experimental dose. The experimental dose is a drug developed based on mutated strains, modifying DNA to cause direct mutation in the host. The experimental dose can be used to upgrade character skills in the skill panel. Okay, let's actually take a look at the stuff we've picked up. We have a rifle, and it's an air rifle that uses... I just want to make sure that it uses, it says 25 caliber pellet. I have to look at the whole thing. You probably saw it right away, but it's like right there. Okay. Can I put that like in my... What? These are hotkeys, okay. Cool, cool. Swap those. Can we swap those? No, we can't. It just sort of disappeared on me. Can't drag it out. Seriously? How about this? Double click. Alright. What the crossbow? The crossbow is a weapon that uses mechanical structure to store kinetic energy. You can shoot arrows. Holding down the reload key allows you to select different types of arrows. I'm gonna assume that anytime the watch is gone, the time is paused, so I can take my time reading some of those pop-ups. These are batteries, flashlight, which will probably take those batteries. Do I equip it anywhere? Like my torso? Okay. No battery. Oh, what if I just... Whoops. Okay. What if I drop it in there? Does that work? I'm not... I don't think it did anything. Unequip. You can add batteries to items with the battery compartment property. Drag the battery into the flashlight to install it. I did that and didn't like it. You can equip any item with the flashlight attribute for lighting. Once equipped, press L to turn on or off the lighting tool. Well, like you like it now. Okay, it's got 2 batteries in it. Double click. No. Equip. No. How am I supposed to... Hold on. I bet I know why. Options. Just to make things easier for people to watch on things like their phones, I turned on font size to largest. Let's try larger, so I can actually see, get access to my interface. No, I still can't reach. It's all this is a really slow scrolling. Okay, where was it? Standard? Oh, game just does not like me, I guess. Well, it does kind of make it a little easier to read in some categories, but we'll just go with larger. I'm sorry that I just going through the settings and stuff. I wanted you to see my first time jumping into this game, because some games I think are better done without me actually having prepped in advance for content purposes. Those tend to be survival games and such, because when I know everything, it tends to be a little stale for people to watch. When I get in trouble, I think that's what people like. Okay, that, like, for example, that's trouble, and I can't just walk away from that. Apparently I have to hit escape instead. Pressing the shift key to sprint will consume stamina. When sprinting, body temperature will rise. Should be able to just hit F again to close it or something. I see something? No, that's just grass moving. Oh, there's somebody. I think he spotted me too. Wait, how do I fire? I have no air. Okay, well, let's use these pellets then. How accurate do I need to be with this? Alright, I'm still trying to figure out what all of my buttons do. Where does this... Oh, okay, this is my ammo counter right here, okay. I know that this is how many I have as pellets, but I didn't know that this is my ammo counter. I hit R for a reload already, but it didn't... Okay, well, maybe... I hit R for reload and it said no arrows. Okay, why do I need to dismember? After the target dies, you can use tools to slaughter the corpse. Slaughter requires the use of a tool with a slaughter attribute, such as dagger, knife, etc. Oh, obtain materials. Okay. I've not played CDDA, but I know that if you don't smash up the zombies in that one, they come back to life. Okay, I'm lagging quite a bit. First, let's try turning down some of these things. So we'll say Muddium. Off clouds. 16-bit. Please tell me he's not still moving towards me. Medium density. I don't really know what these necessarily do. Such as sight effect. I don't know what that means. Enable highlighting. I assume highlighting makes it easier to see me, so I'll leave that alone. And terrain loading? We'll leave that alone. Pixelated filter. Okay, that's a lot smoother now. Yeah, I can run one. But I can't, I lose control of my reload if I run. Oh wow, apparently that took him in the leg and actually knocked him down. I wish I could hit F again to unsearch the car or get close out of it. Okay, here's one arrow. Right? Wow, there's so many guys around here. Can I not? This looks like it'd be my arrow, but I can't get them. Maybe those are just blood splats. Maybe that's it. Yeah, well, I'm missing now a couple arrows. Maybe just one arrow. That's just fine for right now. Following. What? What? Why did my arrow do that? Why is my arrow doing that? He looks like a zombie. I mean, he's got a chain on his leg, but that's it. Why are my shots bouncing off of him? I mean, if a traffic cone is that good, I want to wear it. Okay, apparently they show up depending on where I search. Or I mean, which way I look. I'm still not really sure he knows where I am. Maybe he's blind because of the cone. I just really didn't think that was a thing. I just assumed that he naturally knew where I was. I'm trying to figure out if there's an entrance in the back here, but I don't think there is. Okay, let's take a look at my backpack. I have some wood and fiber. Can I craft arrows or something? You can craft various items with raw materials. Click the craft button to add to the manufacturing queue. Okay, wooden arrows. Just need wooden stick. To make wooden stick, I need wooden. Why is it red? Do I drag it in here? Oh, here. Apparently I grabbed the wrong thing. I think. Okay, well, this doesn't seem obnoxious at all. I also hate that I can't see what I'm doing. Like, the zombie could be standing and staring right at me right now. Okay, now I need to make... Your backpack is full. Capacity of the backpack is limited. No more items can be picked up once the backpack is filled. You can sort your backpack, create a backpack with a larger capacity. I don't think it's full. It looks pretty open to me, but okay. Let's hit the sort button. Okay, I have wooden stick. But why is it not letting me craft it, though? Putting it in my inventory first. Flip out, flip back. Maybe make a... already. You have no melee. Okay, I don't get it. It's still dissatisfied with my... Oh, this is wood stick. That's what it says at the top. I've got wood stick times 1. Actually, I've got wood stick times 10, but that shouldn't keep me from building. It says no tool required. Awesome. So I made a bunch of sticks to tie up my inventory, but I can't do anything with it. That I don't know the skill or something? Why are these things green? Alright. Okay, apparently he decided that it was worth putting the stick in slot 2. Let's check out the skill tree. We have red doses. Let's see, these are all these red doses? Might be. Blue doses, green doses, nitric acid. Okay, so this is some sort of research. Or do I need to research to make arrows? Is that what this is? Ammo loader, small caliber. Alright, well, let's not worry about that right now because there are still zombies around me. Okay, I don't know. I guess we'll just do muscle strength and speed increase. I seriously don't know why I can't make wooden arrows, though. Oh, okay, I get it. So this is a melee weapon wooden stick. This is the crafting wooden stick, I bet. I bet that's what's going on. Yes. Okay. I understand. I'm not happy about it, but I understand. Gonna go craft it one at a time, too. Weather in the game changes over time. Temperature drops, clothing becomes wet. Entering a room can protect from rain, and fire can restore body temperature. Water can be collected in containers such as water bottles, but please don't drink it directly. Rain causes clothes to become wet, affecting movement speed and body temperature. Campfire can restore body temperature. Taking off wet clothes can quickly get rid of the wet state. I was gonna expect a third one, and I'd probably not really start yelling, but you know, for the amusement factor, I might. So what do I do with these? I don't want to. Contaminated water. All right. Well, this. Stop dropping your rifle on the floor, dude. No, that's like the opposite of what I want in this game. I just want to drop this stuff. Alright. We'll see if things despawn, but that's not my concern. I'm gonna try to melee. Even if my dude's not really built for it. Hypothermia. Your body temperature is too low. Roasting fire can quickly recover body temperature. Wearing more clothing can reduce heat loss rate. Fine, let's try to get in here. Some doors are locked. You can enter by breaking the door or unlocking it. Breaking the door will make a lot of noise. Unlocking it will require a lockpick. Am I still in hypothermia here? I mean, I'm standing right next to the fire. What? I didn't... No! Well, I try and hit escape, too. Great. I just ate a skill thing instead of using it. I'm trying to pick it up, game. For everything else, double-clicking picks it up. Like, if I double-click this pistol ammo, it picked it up. Well, maybe not, but I thought it did. When I was double-clicking all the other stuff, I was picking it up. HP. When the HP value is 0, the character will die. Yay. Where's my HP value? Okay. I really need hydration. You are hungry. Eating food can relieve hunger. Severe hunger can cause various negative states, including slow movement, decreased health, and even death. How about you just let me do this for a second? Why are my feet hurt? Is it because I'm on fire? Because I'm trying to get out of the hypothermia. Extreme hunger. Alright, let's just bash in here. Okay, I don't know why my dude is dying. Is it because I ate the thing because I was trying to pick it up? I guess we're just gonna die. I mean, sure. Can I eat this? No, it says bandage too, but it doesn't seem to... Oh, that was a short-lived run. Just wait for death. Maybe there is food around here. I suppose I can at least look for that much. Keep looking here for items. There may have been items I didn't see. Apparently I can... That's kind of cool. It just hopped on that bed or something. You are dead. I guess load latest save. There probably isn't the latest save. It's probably just me respawning. Okay, my biggest hope though is that those pop-ups do not reappear. It can be frustrating a lot of times when you see pop-ups like that, though I understand when the game is always running, that's also annoying. But perhaps let the time in the game pause and let you continue to do whatever you want. I don't know. This is when I crafted a bunch of those sticks, isn't it? Alright, so it's gonna rain soon. Let's just go and smash our way in here with one of our mini sticks then. Of course you're gonna drop the gun. Why wouldn't you drop the gun? There's a second corpse here, though I had no idea it was there until I like walked down here earlier. Here, the corpse can have them all. Apparently, double clicking is not safe. So I gotta drag all of them. I mean, I could control click also. So we'll try that and see if anything horrible happens. Okay, it looks safe. Does he see me? I assume he does. I don't know. Well, he's gonna hear this probably. Did he like walk out to go find me at the door? Okay, tab will close this. Woo, that's a lot of guys. Bye-bye. Where's my stamina? Is this it? Yeah. Alright, let's check those options, because I'm still lagging quite a bit. Let's try post-processing and turning that off. Okay, that's definitely smoother. I'm gonna assume that rat's actually just terrain or something, because when I'm not looking at the deer, I don't see it. So I would assume that if the rat was actually an entity, it would also do the same thing. I told you I'd regret setting lots of infected. I know I have notes, but I kind of wanted to get to a safe spot before I started sitting down to read, so that's why I haven't read them yet. Radiant fruit. Food can replenish hunger. Expired or inedible food will cause poisoning. Inedible. Well, we did pick up a Kevlar suit and a homemade cape. Maybe those will help. Get rid of that for now. You're gonna find some sort of cover. Kind of like that my character hops over stuff. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's not... Okay, that's a bad thing. I figured it was a tree or something. That dude's faster than me. gonna assume this door is locked. It is not. Oh my, I didn't even see that guy. Injury. Different parts of the body being injured will bring different negative effects. Use bandages to speed up recovery of body parts. Press the C key to open the crafting panel. You can use cloth to make a bandage. Bandages can restore a small amount of HP value. Did I get hit? When did he hit me? What? Oh, he's spitting at me. Acid. Being exposed to infectious fluids inside an infected individual causes ongoing damage. Avoid the range of toxic fluid. Well, I would try if I knew about that. I didn't know that... Oh, he's not dead. I thought he was dead. And he has a fuel container. That's kind of cool. I take the money. It's probably not useful. Can be used to craft a blue dose. Alright, put my arrow. I didn't want to stand in his body. Oh, that's probably where my other arrow went. It's probably in his corpse or no, nearby items. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. It's a transport package. Lockpicker. Okay. Oh, there's a nearby item. Waste cardboard. Oh, sounds like they know I'm in here. You can open the locked door using lockpick or other unlocking tools. Slide the mouse left and right, turn the lockpick to the correct position. Use arrow keys to turn the lever, but you can unlock it. Close to the correct position, the greater the range the lever can rotate. Alright. Oh, they're not moving towards me yet. Let's take a look at these notes. Right click was not it, left click read. Oh, the game paused. Okay. Access quarantine zone by helicopter. After landing, Team A guards the aircraft. Fire at will. Team B goes to the laboratory and lead the evacuation of Class A expert. Fire at will. Rescue VIPs first. Avoid combat if possible. Team members must wear masks at all times. Those who are exposed cannot board. Fire freely on the infected, including asymptomatic infected. There's a small backup vessel available for evacuation on the East Coast. Target, ship location. There's a ship docked on the East Coast. Its specific location is already marked on your PDA map. Press the M key to open the map. You can visit the location at any time and use the ship to travel to a new location. Is it all the same thing? Did they all say operation plan? Okay. Okay. Let's go and try skill tree. We have some green doses. one of the stamina stuff. So blue doses, we've got critical chance, firearms, fire rate. High probability that arrows can be reused. Reduce draw bow time, but that requires both my doses. Okay, I think we'll go for fast drawing. Would like to see the stats of that, but okay. Homemade mask. Okay. Ah, alright. That's how we get more. Well, I've got enough arrows as it is right now, because I have 3 stacks of arrows. Let's try dealing with these bad guys. I mean, I'm assuming they're bad guys. I don't know any nice zombies, do you? Crouching doesn't... Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. Well, let's see what happens when I shoot one. I'm sure I'll regret it. Maybe I should search more. Does that one know I'm here? So it may be actually easier to kill him. I mean, it's kind of a 3D game, but 2D games doing headshots is always a little weird. Alright. Animal fur. Lots of wood here from them smashing it, probably. We have laser sight. Holographic sight. Okay. Sight range 130, slight FOV 50%. I have no idea what, I mean, recoil 25%. Whoops, I right-clicked it, but I didn't mean to do... Night. The night environment will become dark and temperature will drop. You can use fire torches or flashlights. Press the C key to open the crafting panel. Use wood, cloth, and fat to make fire torches. Wood could be attained by chopping trees. Alright. Just, you know, let me not go weaponless for a little bit. Where is my crossbow? Yeah, I do one in the second slot. Okay. Let me think here. Okay, left click to bring up the context menu. Modify weapon. Sort. Let's take a look at some of these sites, because I'm trying to figure out what the best site is. Right, we have bullet speed. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. Less noise. More damage. Oh yeah, I think we'll go with that. Oh, apparently it does not. Okay, fine. I didn't think it would work on a shotgun. Okay. So we got rate of fire. Sight range. Recoil. I will guess we'll do sight range. Yeah, rate of fire, sure. Cool. All right. Riot suit torso. Sure, let's put that on. Is there an order to this stuff? Probably not. My dude is apparently very badly hurt. Didn't I get health regen as a trait? I mean, why am I... Maybe it only regens at night. Explosive arrow. Okay, good to know that we're Rambo. You know what? Even though I don't want to use the battery because I only have 3, I will go and turn it on so that way it's better for the recording. You just finish what I'm doing right here. 48 damage? Oh, that's just a stone axe, that's why. Okay. This uses 12 gauge, and this uses 12 gauge, so I guess we don't need this one anymore. These to the side for now. I'm going to keep the explosive arrows on me, though I will probably not use them anytime soon. Put that down. It's going to take us a while to get the resources necessary to use that. Oh, I'm just draining batteries just staring at this. Can I turn it off while I'm in inventory? No. I should be able to. Okay, well, anyways, let's go ahead and put up the sticks for now. I'm probably not going to need a craft right at the moment. We'll continue to search. I know I put down things like a bat and stuff somewhere, like probably right where I see it right there. I like that I can see the stuff that I put down. Even though I don't think there's anything in them, I'm going to just search them just to be safe, just to be careful. System, user log, study. Okay, we get the Last of Us bug, I guess. We got the cordyceps thing. I think it's also based off of a real thing, but that's what people are going to know it from. Okay. Back one. Gene targeted. Alright. Hardware. Oh, that's great. Okay, where did all you... No, what? It wasn't letting me squeeze past those things. Or that. Okay, I need to learn which ones are spitters. I guess we're probably going back to an autosave. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that one of my biggest pet peeves is spawning zombies. They do just not magically appear, okay, game? That's stupid. In so many ways. Oh, repairable. What? Okay, so it's already repaired. Unlock the prerequisite skills first. What's the point? Just automatically do that for me. I'm just going to collect the shells for now in the event I ever get to the point where I can hold on one second. That looks like one of those dudes that just exploded that right there, so. Yep. But anyways, in case I eventually ever get to the point where I'm able to reforge or whatever you call it, shells. Hold on. I keep not looking up here. This is where I need to be looking. So how do I know which ones I've searched? Because they all look the same. Maybe I should start dismembering them. Now with the machete, I should be able to. I guess we use the stone axe. They'll probably make another one. Okay, so it costs 10 out of 100, so now it's 10 out of 90, or so that was 10 out of 90. So I should have 80 left. I see how that number goes. That's fine. We're just going to do this to make sure that I have looted all the corpses. I'm not afraid of them getting back up. I'm just afraid of missing the loot. See, there's a thing there I missed. Iron wire. Gotta make lockpicks out of that. Waste cardboard. Alright, I know that my axe is at like 10 durability, so I'm wondering, do I repair it now, or do I let it drop to 0 and see what happens? Since this is my first time getting an item to drop to 0, I want to see what happens. It might just disappear. That's how some games do. Okay. It's a... Alright, so how do I repair? It says 4 rock. Do I have rock? Probably not. I don't think I bothered to pick up any rocks. Try. Do I have enough components to make any of these doses? Mutant nervous tissue. I think it's stupid I have to put the stuff in here. I mean, where else does it kind of come from? This is a needless step here. I only have 27 mutant tissue. Assuming they all take 30. Yeah, they all need 30. Alright, my dude is 79. Yeah, well, we can wait on that. Thirst. So is he inside, or do I just see him through the wall? Okay, well, anyways, I think I looted everything, probably. I don't like that my door got smashed in, but doesn't look like anybody's on their way to come eat me, so let's try taking a rest. Okay, there's a pick right here. Everything's loaded. And we'll try taking a rest in a corner. Turn off the light first. Like, sleep, I guess. Did my character naturally wake up, or do I have to click anything? I'll just let it run for now. I'm not sure if there was like a sleep bar or anything, but let's go ahead and see here. That is 12 hydration. Tin can is massive. It's larger than a blood bag, apparently. Arrows just spread in the background. Alright. It'd be nice if I could make it back here, but there's never a guarantee on that kind of stuff. I'm taking the essentials, things that I can't afford to lose or don't want to lose anyways. I can barely tell that this is supposed to be a door too. I saw the bush wiggle. So are these guys inside? I'm gonna assume they are. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. So now I'm surrounded. I'm assuming I shot something in front of me. Two arrows left. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not using that. Kill myself or something. He switched to a... Hold on 1 second. He switched to an explosive arrow there. How do I switch ammo type? So I did clear ammo. I tried dragging on it. Let's just put up my explosive arrows where I kill myself on them or something. Still says 2 explosive arrows. That's probably what happened earlier when it said out of ammo when I first started the game. It probably had a different, like, probably had wooden arrows selected as a default, I'm assuming. And so it switched to metal arrows, because I was surprised, like, I had no ammo, but then I looked at my inventory and there's ammo. There's also lighting a flashlight. Oh, there's durability, or is that the battery durability? I'm not sure which. Can't you run? Am I too burdened? Why am I so hurt? Like, I know I picked HP regen as my thing. So you'd think I would start regenerating, but I don't see how to check my stats or anything. I even went to sleep, and I don't think they were hitting me during that whole time. Yeah, I'm at 64 right now. We will see if that goes up any at all. So when I started the game, I started with 5 points in health regen. could not hit. I haven't hit them at all. I'm pretty sure. I just don't have a clear line of sight. Like I know they're there, but I don't think the game recognizes it. Hey, that's disgusting. Don't do that. What is it, like cloaking zombies now, or what? Maybe that was just my imagine. Maybe it's just smoke, I guess, or dust from me walking around. Just get this out of the way. I'm just sweeping stuff up right now. I'll look at it once I get back inside. Oh yeah, I was at 64 when I left. Maybe I regenerated because they did spit some acid at me. That is mega slow for 5 points. Okay, well, if they stack, I'll just pick them all up. Just to get them out of the way. It's really spammy. I didn't know they stacked for sure because it didn't. It look. It didn't really. I mean, they're all separated, so. Hard to tell what again, it's impossible to tell which I've already searched. I'll definitely organize with this stuff later, but I'm just chucking it in for now. Oh, that's this crosshair. I thought I had something stuck to me. Okay, you got one rock. Filter. There's a paper mask we picked up, or was that it? Oh, this right here. Effective for 5 hours. Recipe for flashing bomb. Install a battery and a light-emitting device on a regular tin can bomb. It can effectively attract the attention of zombies, and also deliver explosive damage more effectively. Light bulbs can be obtained by dismantling the headlights of cars. Okay, that was interesting information right there. What's wrong with the 22? Is it funny? Who's laughing? Oops, let's try to read it. I never thought the day would come when I'd really get to use my katana. Tremble, zombies. Feel the sharpness of my blade. Okay, well, it's only got 3 slaughter costs, so that's cool. And this requires iron plate. But I think there's iron plate. We have iron plate around. Is that right? No, that's scrap metal. Okay, 22. That's 25 caliber. Well, let's arrows. Take these rest of these metal arrows and these wooden arrows. And we'll look around this camp a little bit. The area is secure. Need to find some rocks too. I didn't think rocks would be so hard to find. Pick it up right through the wall. That's cool. Game. This is what I mean by about 2D stuff. There's no reason for me to hit the wall like that. I have to aim it for his leg as long as he's on that side. Spitter, I'm very tired now. Okay? I mean, I'm sorry. Dude was carrying a tire? I mean, that's probably why you're tired. Okay, I'm assuming that's Morse code. Craft. Can I slaughter with a wooden dagger? That would actually be pretty nice. Fire tool, rope, bandage. Don't have any cloth. You'd think I would get plenty of cloth off of these zombies just by ripping up their clothing, but when the target is in a stun state and has a life value less than a certain value, the target enemy can be executed with a dagger. The dagger can also be used as a slaughter tool. That's why I crafted it. Where's my dagger? 20. So it's good for 5 slaughters. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of these. Alright. These stack. Please tell me they stack. Nope. Wow. And I don't know what to do with these. Just don't want them tying up the floor, because again, my computer's not that hot. So things take down my computer pretty easily. once we finish securing this outpost, we'll call it a recording session. I'll start editing it and get it out right away. I assume I can't sneak kill him, so I'm just gonna shoot him from here. Shoot him in the butt, because I don't think I can hit him in the head from here. Dude, if you can't move forward, there's no way I can shoot you. You're carrying a submachine gun. Alright. Full auto Uzi I paid a lot of money for. Although it emptied my savings, looking back now, it was undoubtedly the most worthwhile investment. I'm really lucky. I don't really need these notes, so what is this one? Oh yeah, the Morse code. Alright. Put them on you, and then we'll dismember you. Bye-bye. And we'll just pick up the things that stack. The tendon stack? Yeah, they did. Bone stack? Yes. Hopefully rotten meat won't attract more zombies or something. But yeah, games that spawn zombies magically are always kind of a pet peeve of mine. I was a 65 earlier, and I'm at 67 right now. I don't think I've been hit recently, so that is a really, really slow regen. I just think it's so stupid to have to do this. Move it in. Why can't I? Oh, no, I need wood. It's still stupid. What happens if I just close my inventory now? And get... Yeah, I went inside. Should have seen what it cost to repair. Or maybe you can't repair it. It's got 0 durability. So you just drop it? I don't want to... Once I've secured the area, or at least as best as I can, cleaned up a little bit, then we'll call it a day. I'd like to get this base a little nicer looking. Let me smash that, because I'm tired of it getting in my way. I mean, it is a container, but I'm not short on containers. But that is not my exit. This is my exit. I guess I don't really need to search them if I just dismember. So earlier we did verify that the loot does fall out to let you finish dismembering them. You would think if it's sorted, it would go ahead and just put everything in one pile, but alright. Playing inventory Tetris is probably the #1 cause of zombie bites in this game. It won't let me pick up my arrow. I don't know. But it's big. It's got a big circle on it. Okay, I don't see any stones yet, so maybe I have to start smacking that. Maybe these are stones right here. Iron ore. This is probably what I used to pick on. Like, that's a really shiny one. Use this. Could I use this to block my entrance? That'd be pretty cool if I could. Build. Construction. Good wall door. Sure. Interesting. Craft. No build. Construction. Wood wall. Whoops. Nope. Let's remove. Okay, you don't need to make that sound though, because it didn't actually get built. It's just in my head. Once again. Did that stop me? I mean, I guess we'll just first put it here. No. Sorry, if you actually know how to play the game, then this is probably frustrating you, but remember, this is my absolute first time. want to make sure I do this correctly. Why can't I build like one tile forward? What's wrong with that spot? So I assume that I'm not going to actually get something flush against here. Not going to work well. Let's go and start to build. Okay, I can't actually fit through that. That's kind of a relief. What about here? I fit through this side. Oh, okay, I'm actually surprised. I assumed that I would that would not work. Almost full. Of course, this will all get sorted out later. Sticks. Yeah. Let's plant a couple walls here. We have 8 wood. Probably enough. Build, construction, wooden wall. Build, construction, wooden wall. What, did someone spit on me? What is that sound? 69 hit points. Man, that is just so slow. So the first reason I brought the rock over was so that I could use the pick on it to break it into stone, so I could repair the stone axe. But then I thought, oh, I wonder if I could just refortify the broken wall. There's that town we ran past because it was raining and zombied. Let's go ahead and throw this side first. I expected my shot to get caught by the bush. I'm gonna have to look at all this loot before I actually stop today, because I know people want to see what I picked up. Oh, I picked up some zombies. Does that count? Stupid deer. Dude, I helped you. Go away. E equals MC squared. Very good. Keep pass. Alright, let's drop the stuff in. Start looking at all my loot during the night. I'm sure this is nothing interesting right here. No, that's right. Still not pick up this arrow? It's not. Okay, so holding R will let me switch. Okay. We'll probably also make some mute parts or whatever you call it, doses. Gonna get all this stuff out of inventory for now. Am I still carrying the wood? Yes. Okay. Let's go grab some more. What is my weight? Like, how do I see how much I'm carrying for weight? Equipment weight 15.7. I don't know what my max weight is or anything like that. You would think carrying all this... I don't actually know how much 70 wood is or what that actually means, but... Oh, here's hoping the zombies don't become super terrors at night. After electrifying melee weapons, they can cause more damage to zombies. Electric shocks also slow down their movement speed. I see the time thing. I'm not quite sure what that means. Like the zombies are getting to move 2 minutes faster or whatever during that time period. Trying to see if I can sneak out or if that's actually solid. That looks like it's actually solid. Alright, so let's take a look at our... Oh, hold on. We still have a little bit to grab and consolidate. Because I never did anything with all the zombies that spawn inside here. Or did I actually thoroughly search this place? Ah, stop touching the meat. Stop! Just want to pick up everything else but that. And my left pinky's starting to hurt from holding this shift down all the time. Oh, no, it's up here I need to actually search. I keep looking at everything. Or I keep looking at the bottom area first. Now that I actually search this area. I only haphazardly looked around before. There's just always so much I needed to take care of. Okay, well, wood stacks up to 100. Pretty big package just for like 3 shells, but you know what? I'm gonna take. I'm not complaining about picking up shotgun shells. I will, of course, sort this out more thoroughly later, but I just need to just grab stuff and shove it in shells for now. I'm surprised I can lift a workbench, but not a drug shelf. What can I craft? Workbench. Making a workbench and more advanced workbenches can unlock more items that can be crafted. Copper plate. There's no refilling here, it doesn't look like. Iron plate. Okay. This is not how I refill bullets or whatever. Okay. There's a water in the TV. Whoops. Okay. I mean, I think I was supposed to do that to search it, I guess. Is that anything to dismember? No. Is that from walking into acid? Yeah, okay. Would have thought it'd be done by now. Oh, there goes all the health I regened. Thanks, game. That acid's gone. Why is that acid still there? Okay, let's take a look at some of the loot we got. Let's turn off the light. I know it's not organized by any means, but the character is thirsty, but we did find some stuff. Take a big sip. Alright, we have fuel, a compound bow that does 248 damage. This does 320. Of course, its reload is insane. Oh, there's durability for these? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Cloth head. No storage space. Thermal 10%. Lunar 762 rifle suppressor, long barrel, CTR extended stock. Axe. Portable stock. Cloth torso. Well, we have a lot of things on our torso already. Kevlar suit, riot suit, homemade cape. It's empty. So these are empty water bottles, some deer meat, sleeping bag. It's just a tire. We're going to grab that and move it over here. Not just permanent home, but I don't want to have to keep searching multiple different containers. Alright, so this is the main chest. So we have a rifle, a shotgun. I think we started with that. Maybe on the initial helicopter dead body. This was our baby. This probably kept us alive when we activated the cast thing. Edible blood bag. Okay, I mean that's how you use it, right? you just consume it. Nom 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 nom. Alright, let's go ahead and grab. I don't need to carry the tendons. I don't need to carry the fat either. What I'm really looking for is try to make the what do you call it? The doses. Can I just use that? Expires in a year? Alright. I mean, I don't think bandages expire, but okay. I don't think that helped. I mean, I wasn't bleeding. Oh, okay, it went up. It just took a second. Well, let's see what happens if I use a second one then. Will it not do anything? Because that was a weird delay. I'm not used. All right, I guess it's just kind of a five hit point regen or something over time. Okay, so we got blue, red, and green, and then mutant parts. I assume that's how this works. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. I like getting skill points. That makes me happy. So we got a green and a red. I really should, I mean, let's see here. I haven't really been doing melee, so maybe I shouldn't have done red. Does this count for slaughter? Probably not. Yeah, I really shouldn't have done red. I'm not really doing melee right now. Do I actually have those things? Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think I do, but they were green. Misleading. I guess we'll save up for this. We're gonna go for the green dosages. Alright, I'm gonna have to really organize this stuff, but you don't need to be a part of that. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be exciting for you. But I think I did pretty well. There was one incident where I accidentally ate a dose trying to carry it to my inventory. I don't think that was a fair death. I really don't. It's quick saving, it probably deletes when I load the game back up. I just want an actual save, so let's run over to a bed real fast. There we go, saved. So, I mean, hopefully you could forgive me for that. I was just trying to carry items over. Anyways, that's it for right now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of this, please let me know by hitting that like button. Thank you very much for watching Tran Plays Zed Zone. Apocalypse ahead. I'll see you next time.